We're at the University of Sussex taking carbon reduction seriously, and we've just started a large solar panel installation. We're going to be installing over 3,000 solar panels on 29 roofs. This will put the University of Sussex at #1 for on-campus electricity generation through solar PV. There are a number of steps involved in installing the solar panels on our roofs. We've had to look at planning authority for installation. We have looked at the master plan of the university because it's going to be going under a major redevelopment. We've looked at the structural integrity of all of our roofs, and we have looked at the DNO, District Network Operator, approval to be able to install the quantity that we would like. Once we've had all that in place, we then need to get budgets approved and contractors approved, and now we're going through the easy stages of installing the solar panels. The project will be completed by the 28th of September. That's when all of the solar panels will be commissioned and individually turned on. So we'll have 29 turn-ons, switch-ons across the campus on hopefully what will be a monumentous day. All of the financial benefit will go to the university. That will be through the savings on the utility bill and the government-backed feed-in tariff. It's paramount that not just universities but wherever possible to utilise renewable technologies is definitely the way forward. We need to be self-sufficient, and this is one of those steps by which we're going to achieve that. Well, the future of energy to me personally is about self-sufficiency using renewable technologies, self-storage, so through battery self-storage, and being self-sufficient, as I've said, cutting out the need for coal, fossil fuel, and looking at an electric-driven society through renewables. And then with interest from all staff, we can do some really good things. We can start to look at what we can personally do ourselves, and as a collective we should be making savings, about 10% carbon savings. So this is a great project. It will look at about 5%. But yeah, 10% is where we're looking at on our own. It couldn't be any more exciting at all. This is a great time to be working here, especially in my role, but I mean for everyone else involved on campus. Well, it forms part of a larger project. We're now looking at what we've classed as our first phase of projects. And this phase of projects are guaranteed savings, carbon savings. We're looking at our first phase saving about 3,000 tonnes of carbon, which is a huge step in the right direction. These projects will include the replacement of all lamps from existing to LED, and that's internal and external. We will be improving the controls of all of the heating and cooling within each of our buildings, and we will be closely monitoring each of those buildings through all of its utility. So this is just the first step, and we're looking at further steps to get us towards being the greenest university in the country, looking at possibilities of anaerobic digestion, and other forms of electricity generation. Nothing is off the table in this program. There's been a £1.5 million investment in solar. They're looking at £5 million across the whole of the first phase, as I mentioned. Paybacks across the first phase about 6 years. So after 6 years, we should be being cost neutral and generating an income. And there's been about 2 years worth of work behind this, and to now seeing them going in, it makes it tangible, and we can see it, and as soon as we turn those on and start generating electricity, it's going to be brilliant. It's just getting better.